We are going to continue with our hot style inspired practice today. So we have a lot of balancing. Our focus is thighs this month and eagle pose. So last week, our playtime kind of options where we took an inversion in a forearm stand and went into our eagle legs. And then we also took an option to go into side crow with eagle legs. We'll do the same thing again, playing around with those. You can, of course, take it or leave it. That's always up to you when it comes to class. I was just trying to think if there was anything I wanted to add there. If you guys are interested in more of a breakdown of that at any point, let me know in the chat and I can always add that in maybe next weekend. But for today, we'll kind of just throw it in and it'll be up to you if you want to put it in there or not. Talk about it just a little bit. How are you feeling on those today?
On which one?
Either one. Inversion or... Is inversion something you're still working on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm not very confident with inversions.
Maybe I'll just, well, what I'll do is talk about getting into your inversion, and then, if you know how to get into them, you can have that option of eagle leg. So it's not, yeah. Once you get up there, then you can start playing around with your legs and everything. So I'm going to go back behind the computer here, and you might see me a little bit here and there. I might peek around. I'm gonna go start the music for Cassidy. You guys are welcome to start your music at any time. This is not a countdown based class, so it's not urgent that we all start at the exact same time, but we're gonna do May 20 Flow 2 on Spotify.
Crank the heat line over there.
I know, right?
Freaking cold.
Do you want to know?
What is it in here?
It said it's like 69 right now. All right, yogis, and once you've started your playlist, you can come down to your back, laying into your Shavasana pose. Now start to get out any wiggles you might be feeling in your body this morning. Walk your shoulder blades closer together and lick your lips and swallow to release any tension from your jaw. Now I want you to start to take a body scan. Maybe you just start to check in with how every part of your body feels. Consciously connecting, thinking about your palms, your wrists, your biceps, triceps, shoulders. You get the gist. Working slowly from head to toe. Now, once you finish that up, why don't you just take an assessment of where you are physically, mentally, and emotionally today. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and maybe for some of us, we're not doing some of the traditions we normally are used to with our moms tomorrow or with our kids. And that can always leave us feeling a little weird. Maybe for some of us, it's a relief. But either way, things are a little different. And sometimes we need something to kind of help snap us back into our present moment as our mind starts to think about things we could, should, or would be doing otherwise. And today, I want you to bring that idea and keep it present in your mind. You're kind of thinking just like those smelling salts that are supposed to bring you back into consciousness. I want you to think of that for you, whether that's a person, an idea, just a word. And just keep that in your thoughts today. Now, shifting our awareness to our extremities, we'll begin to wriggle our fingers and toes. Start to roll out your ankles and wrists. Turn your nose side to side. Inhale, find a long body stretch here. Really reach your arms apart, point your toes, and stay for a few breaths. One more big breath in here. Exhale, let your arms come out to a T shape. Now inhale, bend your knees, slide your heels towards your seat. And exhale, easy twist, let your knees fall to your right. Now I want you to actively press your top leg down in this twist today. Really starting to connect our mind to body. The word yoga literally translates to union or to yoke or connect. The more mindful we are with every posture, the more benefit you receive. Inhale, bring your knees back through center. Exhale, easy twist to your left and actively press your top leg down into the mat. Inhale, come back through center. And we'll take our half wind removing series here. So sending both legs long, we'll start by pulling the right knee up towards your right shoulder. Grip around your right shin, and now move your thigh as far outside of your rib cage as you can. Then with both hands, actively pull your right knee towards your right shoulder. One day they will connect. Make sure your left hip and left shoulder stay on your mat. Finding your nice long breaths. One more breath here. Exhale, send your legs straight. This time pulling left knee up and in. Find your half wind removing pose. Make sure to move your left thigh outside of your left rib cage, and then knee will come down to your shoulder. Use your arm strength to pull your knee down. One big inhale here. Exhale, send both legs on. Now we'll bend the knees, pull both knees into the chest, and focus on a stomach and thigh connection here. Maybe you grab behind your thighs. Maybe you can grab across your shins. One day you can grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. Now get as small as you can. Roll your tailbone towards the top edge of your mat. Then press your neck down, tuck your chin, curling it in towards your chest. This posture always feels so good, I think. Cassidy says yes. Now loosening your grip slightly, you can start to add some movement here, starting to massage out your back. In wind removing, we get an amazing hip compression and we're massaging the internal organs. As you're ready, start to rock and roll up and down the length of your spine and really take time to think about the rock and roll. Feel that connection massaging your vertebrae. Try to rock all the way down, even getting your neck. And rock yourself all the way up to your seat, coming through, finding your tabletop pose. Shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Find some organic movement here this morning. Maybe you want to take some cat-cows. Maybe you're here for barrel rolls, pulling your shoulder to your hip, whatever feels good this morning. Now we'll curl the toes under. We're going to sit back for toe stretch. So start to walk your hands towards your knees, and then you'll sit deep onto your heels. Now this can start to get intense anywhere for some of us. So wherever you feel intense, just stay right there. Maybe you can come all the way back. Hands will come off the ground. Yep, just stay for a few breaths. It's the morning. Good morning, body. Whenever you're ready, you can shift forward and come out. Into tabletop, untuck your toes, tap out the tops of your feet on your mat. With a lot of balancing today, it's nice to warm up our feet a little more. Now we'll shift forward, coming all the way to our belly. Slide your hands under your shoulders, zip your legs together, getting ready for baby cobra. Keep squeezing your glutes, calves, and knees. We'll inhale, lift the chest. Keep your hands on the mat first thing. Now press your hips down. Try to pull your shoulder blades together. Let that motion slightly lift your hands off your mat. It's okay if your chest lowers a little here. Find your breath in baby cobra. Now this is what your body feels like when you're upside down in your inversion. That solid lower body. One more breath in. Exhale, lower to your mat. Now send your arms out to a T for locust. Once again, zip your legs together. Now on your inhale, lift your upper body, arms and chest float. Optional to float your legs here. Pivoting only on your thighs, hips, and low abs. Now everyone lift your hands higher than your head. Very nice. Maybe you can lift your heels an inch higher. Squeeze your glutes and thighs. Yes, breathing here. One more big inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go, come down to your mat. Beautiful work. Now, as you're ready, you'll slide your hands under your shoulders. Make your way through tabletop to downward facing dog. Pedaling it out here. Really press more through your fingertips than through the palms. Try to shift the weight distribution a little forward. Inhale, right toes high, three-legged dog. Pause at the top, roll out your ankle. Now I want you to lift up, lift your left heel up off the mat, and then actively try to pull your head down closer. Yes, feel that length. Nice, open chest. One more inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. You can roll this out here. Now come up high onto your right tippy toes, then try to pull your head towards the mat. Nice, Cassidy. Feel the length. Inhale, lift your left leg just a little more. Exhale, downward dog, release. Now inhale to look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through, forward fold. Separate your feet hips width distance here. Take a ragdoll pose. Take any variation you'd like today with your arms. Nora, you have the best helper. Releasing your grip, bring your feet to touch, and we'll roll up one vertebrae at a time. And here we'll come. Getting ready for our hot style breathing. So interlacing your knuckles, bring them underneath your chin and your elbows come down towards your chest. You can watch Cassidy if you're not familiar with this. Exhale all the air from your lungs to prepare. Now keep your chin where it is. Inhale, lift the elbows up towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, press your knuckles into your chin, press your head back, elbows come together in front. Inhale through your nose, drag the air in, hear your breath. Exhale, open mouth, pull your elbows together, nice. Keep moving, inhale, every breath you're nice and loud. Exhale, let it go. Maybe your roommate's like, what are they doing in there? That's how loud I want you to be breathing. Yes, this is our new wave, new age breathing. Getting nice and warm in your lungs. Keep going. You find that little back bend in your spine as you press back. Nice, Cassidy. Just a few more rounds. Getting our chest ready. One more round, yogis. Coming back to equal standing pose when you're done, hands by your side. Now we're taking just half sun salutations today. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, look up to your palms. Exhale, forward fold, dive through heart center, reach for your heels behind you. Glue your stomach to your thighs here, bend your knees. Now open your arms, airplane arms, and inhale, halfway lift with arms open to a T. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up and separate your feet hips width distance for our chair Utkatasana. Now bring your arms forward, parallel to the floor, fingertips forward. Now with your whole foot flat on the mat, sink into your chair seat, press your hips far back, nice. Try to sink as low as you can, keep reaching your fingertips forward. Maybe you can even wriggle your toes off the mat one day. Find that focal point. Keep yourself present. One more breath. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose, wide legs. Exhale, feet together, equal standing pose. Inhale, mountain, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, reach for your heels. Inhale, halfway lift, open arms, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, separate your feet. Now listen, lift your heels. We're up on our tippy toes, pads of our feet. Bring your arms forward, awkward pose. Sink back into your chair seat once again. Now you'll really feel this firing up in your quads. Try to pull your abs in as tight as you can. Lift your heels, work your calves. Find your breath. We always want to breathe. One more big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, equal standing pose, hands come to side, feet together. Inhale, mountain pose, arms high. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, arms open. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, feet apart. One more change this time. Come up to your heels. And you can stay at any level, yogis. You can go wherever you want with these. Now bring your knees together. Knock knees here, definitely awkward pose, right? Now bring arms forward and sink down into your seat once again. Now this time, see if you can get all the way down, bringing your seat 1 inch above your heels. Once you're down, keep trying to lift up, lengthen your spine, press your back flat into the wall behind you. Find your breath, squeeze your knees together more, thighs are working. Yes, nice, nice, Nora. Inhale, press up slowly with control. Exhale, heels down, hands by your side. Shake it out. Inhale, mountain pose, arms high, look up. Exhale, forward fold, dive through. Inhale, halfway lift, arms open. Exhale, plank, step back. Take your flow. Whether you're kneeling or in your high plank, your chaturanga, your vinyasa. Big breath in and down dog. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, mountain pose, rise up. We'll take a standing balance series here. Exhale, start to pull your right knee up, coming into one leg Tadasana. So weight shifts into your left foot and you have a 90-degree bend in your right knee. Keep your left knee a little soft. Now this might be enough. If you want more, hinge forward at your hips, reach underneath your right foot with both hands interlacing your fingers. Now, if you're here, you need to open up your arms like in halfway lift, and if your leg stays there, then you can move on to the next phase. So that means you can keep your leg lifted. Yes, Haley. If you can keep your leg lifted, you can kick your foot forward towards the front of the room. Now try to press up more through your standing leg. Then press through the heel of your lifted foot. Then maybe you can pull your elbows down. One day your forehead can come to your knee. Find your breath and your focus. Don't be surprised if you fall out. And if you do, you just work your way back in. Steady and control here. One more big breath in. Now exhale back to one leg Tadasana. Challenge yourself to stay on one leg. Now this time kick your right heel behind you, and with your right hand reach for the inside of your right foot for standing bow pulling. It's a little different than dancing. Now left arm reaches up overhead. Start to hinge forward, bringing your upper body parallel with the mat. Then kick up into your right foot. Now you want your whole upper body to be flat. Try to square your shoulders a little more. There you go. Then kick up as hard as you can through your right leg. Yes, feel that tension in the right side body. The more you kick up, the more you'll be able to balance, reaching, stretching, everything. One more big breath in. Nice, Cassidy. Exhale, unwind. Shake it out there. Whew. And this is so fun when it's 104 degrees. Yes, yes.
The best.
We'll inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, left knee lifts, one-legged Tadasana, one-legged mountain. Now maybe you stay here. Maybe you find the grip under your left foot with both hands. You notice you really have to draw your abdomen up and in to get that grip. Now test your challenge here, your open arms, keep your leg lifted while you're hinging forward, nice Irene. Then you find your grip, and when you have your grip, you can start to kick your left heel forward. Now, one side might be different. Don't be surprised. Remember, if you fall out, that's so normal. Work your way in. Maybe you pull your elbows towards the floor. One day your forehead will come down to your knee. Deep breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhale, slowly work your way out. Keep your knee lifted as a challenge. And then swing your left heel behind you. I know your right quad is on fire. Maybe bend it a couple times, left knee. Grabbing the inside of your left foot, inhale, right arm high. Then exhale, start to hinge forward and kick into your left leg. Yes. Pull your left shoulder down. Find that steady focal point. Nice. Right palm is flat down towards the mat. Breathing through this, finding your shape. One more big inhale here. Exhale, slowly unwind, let it go, yogis. Nice work. Shake it out. Inhale through a mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, arms open. Exhale, find your flow. Maybe you go right to down dog. Maybe you spend extra time in forward fold. You know there are no wrong choices, yogis. The only requirement is that you keep breathing. We'll move into our Sun Bee Triangle series. Big breath in to prepare. Open mouth, exhale, you send it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift, arms open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts. Now exhale, eagle, right elbow under left. Bring your right knee over left. Drop into the chair seat slightly. You can always bring your right toes to the mat as a kickstand. Maybe you pull them off the mat and try to wrap behind you for a half bind. Now hot style eagle, we hinge forward, pull elbows to knees. Find your breath. Now I want you to think of all the joints in your body as this posture is stretching every working joint. Think of your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, hips, knees, ankles. Inhale, halfway lift in your spine, unwind your right knee. Exhale, balancing stick, send your right heel back. You can keep eagle legs, or if you want, extend arms straight, unwinding, just like warrior three. Totally your choice, yogis. I know, it's killer. I like eagle arms. Inhale the airplane, let your arms open wide. Now listen, exhale, extended side angle. Step back, bend your left knee and bring your left fingertips inside of your left toes. Enjoy this break on your left leg. Bend more into your left knee, press actively into your right heel. Now see if you can lift up a little. Try to lift the weight off of your left fingertips. Very nice. Try to roll open, look more towards your left hand. Beautiful work here. Shift forward 1 inch more in your left knee. Inhale, reverse triangle. Send your left leg straight. Reach your left arm high and enjoy the stretch. You deserve it. One more big breath in here. Exhale, low lunge. Come back to your mat. Frame your left foot and inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, your choice to flow here. Maybe keep your leg floating. Maybe you go straight to down dog. Maybe you're like, I want wild thing instead. Big inhale and down dog. Exhale, send it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift, arms open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Now exhale, eagle on the left, left elbow under right. And as you're ready, left knee over right, sinking back into your seat. Once again, find your eagle. I always find my eagles are very different from side to side. Hinging forward, pull elbows to your knees. And once again, think about the joints in your body. Let's work on that mind-body connection. Enjoying that stretch. Now inhale, halfway lift, unwind your left leg. Exhale, balancing stick, send your left leg long. Nice transitions. Option to unwind or keep your arms. Cassie's going for the push. Inhale, airplane arms. Nice, Nora. Exhale, extended side angle. This time right knee is bending, right fingertips come inside of your right toes. Now press more into your left foot. Try to lift your torso off your right thigh. A little weight comes out of your right hand. Just think about how it's not 104 degrees in your house and you're not pouring sweat everywhere. Shift 1 inch forward in your knee. Inhale, reverse triangle. Very nice. Enjoy the stretch. Stay here a few breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, low lunge, frame your right foot. Inhale the three-legged dog. Exhale, find your flow. Nice, big breath in here. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Now we'll flow that. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift, arms open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, lift your right knee. Exhale, eagle on the right, right away, right knee over left. Now inhale, shift forward halfway. Exhale, balancing stick, unwind, kick your right leg back. Inhale, airplane pose. Exhale, extended side angle or hot style triangle. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, release and flow. Moving through this flow however you'd like, yogis. Nice, Irene. Big breath in and down dog. Big breath out, send it all out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift, arms open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one leg Tadasana, lift your left knee. Exhale, eagle right away, left elbow under right. Now inhale, shift forward halfway. Exhale, balancing stick, kick your left heel back. Inhale, airplane arms. Exhale, extended side angle. Nice transitions. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, release and flow. Let it go. Nice, big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, we'll come all the way down to our belly. Yeah, we'll take a little moment here. We're moving through this fast today. We're used to this already. We get to squeeze in hot style locust, my favorite. Yes. Take a few breaths here. Just get ready. And now in hot style locust, if you've been in my class, you may have done this before. As you know, I like to explore this shape. But hot style locust is intense. So our way of getting in this posture is you bring your chin down to your mat and palms are flat by your side, just like this. And then you roll your right hip up so you can slide your right hand underneath, roll onto your right hand and slide your left hand under so your arms and hands are under your body. If that's just not accessible, just leave them right next to your body. And you keep your chin on the mat, look at the top edge. Now I think of only your right leg here. Keep your left leg soft. And now inhale, flex your right leg and lift your right heel off the mat. It's okay, you can point or flex, whatever makes more sense. It's in your foot, but engage the muscles of your right leg only. Squeeze your right glute. Keep breathing here. One more big inhale, lift your right heel more. Exhale, let your right leg go. Right leg stays soft. Now this time, left leg is active. And on our inhale, lift your left leg off the mat, flex your left leg. Everything is working there. Right leg tries to stay relaxed. I think that's the harder part. Breathing through this, you can. One more inhale, lift that heel higher. Exhale, let it go. Now we'll bring our lips down to the mat. Roll side to side so you can work your arms closer. Try to get the knife edges of your palms to touch. It's okay if you're not there yet. Now zip your legs together and come back to your locust legs. Squeeze everything in your lower body, and when you're ready, lift your heels off the mat, lift your shins and knees. One day maybe you can even get your thighs. Press yourself forward. Your upper body tries to press forward. This is just like your inversion as well here. Squeeze your glutes more, press through your legs. One more breath in, lift 1 inch forward. Exhale, let it go, release your arms, bring either ear to the mat, look to the side. Now what we've done is create a tourniquet effect in our arms, and now you're going to start to feel all that blood pumping and rushing back in there. If you're getting carpal tunnel from all this work at home, try to experience this posture every day you're sitting behind the computer. I'm telling you, this posture is what kept me in hairdressing as long as it did. Getting ready, slide your elbows under your shoulders. We'll work back to our tabletop and then downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, send it out. Now one more time through our sun B triangle with some add-ons. We'll inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift, arms open. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, one leg Tadasana, rise up, right knee lifts. And here we'll change to tree pose, hot style tree pose. Use your hands to assist, pulling your right heel up into your left hip crease. So this is like a lotus leg. You can keep that grip on your hands. Mind facing the camera, just in case anyone, thank you, Cassidy. So we have the heel up in the hip crease. Now actively pull your right knee towards the mat. Maybe you can release the grip with one hand and bring it to your heart. Maybe you can release the grip with both. If your leg starts to fall away, just bring your grip back. There's nothing wrong with keeping the grip. Now you have the option here to come into toe stand. So you can start to hinge forward. She's like, that's okay. That's good. Respect where you are. So if you're coming into toe stand and your heel's up in your crease, you'll start to hinge forward, dive until your fingertips come to the mat, then lift your left heel, sink down onto your seat. Now the really hard part, walking your hands back by your sides. Then maybe you lift your chest, bring hands to heart. Not gonna happen. Just try to find that focal point. Try to keep pulling yourself up through the crown of your head. As you're ready, you can work your way out slowly, opposite of the way you went in. Let it go at the top, shake it out. We'll inhale back to one leg Tadasana, pull your right knee up. Exhale, eagle, right elbow under left, right knee over left. Inhale, shift forward halfway. Exhale, balancing stick. Now inhale, airplane, arms open. And listen, exhale to pyramid, shorter step back, and bring your hands to frame your left foot. Now in hot style, we will connect our forehead to knee here today. So bend your left knee as much as you need to touch your forehead to knee. You can shorten or lengthen your stance, whatever feels right in your body. Now actively pull your right hip forward and your left hip back. Keep thinking of this the whole time. Maybe you can walk your hands in front of your left foot to prayer position. Now, Cassidy has a really long body, so I'm challenging her to bring her hands to prayer position and extend them as long as she can. Yeah, press into the knife edges of your hand. It's a really tough balance challenge. At this point in class, usually you're like pouring sweat down onto your face. It's awesome. Now walk your hands under your shoulders wherever you are and inhale to a halfway lift. Now exhale, wide-legged fold to the right edge of your mat, the long edge. Separate your feet wider than hips width distance. Toes and heels are in a line. Now in hot style, we grab for the outer edges of our feet. Whether you grab your calves, your ankles, or get your fingers under the edges of your feet, we actively pull our upper body down. So, yes, here we go. You can work your head down towards the mat. You'll start to get that 90-degree bend in your elbows. And you probably can start to notice the difference, how these active stretches feel versus when you're just hanging heavy, kind of like in a ragdoll pose here. Getting a little deeper, feeling different muscles working. And when you're ready, bring your hands back under your shoulders. Inhale to a halfway lift. Now exhale, come down to tabletop. I love it. Cassidy's keeping the airplane halfway lift. She's committed. Feels good, doesn't it? Open chest. All right, so here's your option. We can have playtime. You can go into any inversion you like. And I'll just kind of walk you through the basics of working in towards your inversion. And for me, I always like to talk about forearm stand. Some people, tripod headstand's more comfortable. That one for me is very challenging. So I'll just kind of walk you through how you get towards it. So you can see Cassidy's got her hands together, and that's the perfect start. We basically start in dolphin pose. So with your forearms flat on the mat, just kind of cup your hands together like so. If you interlace them and you roll over, that one can feel a little ouchy. So like a little basket here. And then you'll bring your hand in between the little cup you've made in your hands, top of your head. And then you curl your toes under and lift your heels. Now, this is really the start. This is kind of the main thing to get you upside down. Because what you need to do is start to walk your feet closer towards your upper body. Now, to go into your eagle legs, you have to go up into your inversion and then find your eagle legs. I mean, you might be able to go up with eagle legs, but I think that would be quite a challenge. Yes. Now, from this shape, try your standing splits. So just one leg up at a time. That's it. Now try to just take a little baby hop. There you go. Yep. Yep, that's it. Take it down. It's so hard, isn't it? And what's funny, the practice is harder than actually getting there. Once you're up the first time and you feel that in your body, you're like, oh, okay. Now I see where it is. But until you're there, it's just that work of getting to stabilize.
Yeah.
You know, because the idea is one leg is up and then you just pull the other leg up.
Can you do the wall for a while?
It's not, I've done it against the wall, but I feel like I really need the wall in full handstand. Because that one I'm not there where I can like come up and out. Let's see. You want your elbows narrow.
Narrow. Jeez, maybe it looks like an easy.
Nice. Because once you're up, like I was saying, it's like eagle, or not eagle, like locust, it's more just you're just like tight and lifting. Squeezing.
Yeah, I just want to like fear and like trust.
Oh, completely. Yeah. When we don't have to social distance, we can assist.
Right.
But for now, no. And you can always practice this against the wall.
Okay.
So, yogis, you're ready? Let's move on. Get back to our flow, finishing it up. We'll just go back to our downward dog here. Inversions are really fatiguing. You probably have about 3 or 4 good attempts in you. Big breath in and down dog. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left knee lifts, one-legged mountain. Exhale, eagle on the left, left elbow under right. Inhale, shift forward halfway. Exhale, send your left leg back. Inhale, airplane, open up. Oh. Exhale to pyramid. We didn't do toe stand. Okay, well, we're in pyramid. We'll stay in pyramid. Now remember, pull your left hip forward, press your right hip back. Maybe you bring your hands into the prayer position again in front of you. Try to press into your hands. Straightening through your legs, forehead to knee connection is a must. We'll get my militant hot yoga style going. She's laughing, she knows what that's like.
The Netflix documentary.
Yeah, exactly. Now bringing your hands back under your shoulders, we'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, wide-legged fold to the left side this time. Well, we'll hear, oh yeah, she's gonna face us.
That just seems awkward.
And we'll take our forward fold once again. Now this time, maybe you try to shorten your stance. If you were able to touch your head to the mat, bring your legs a little closer. If you're not close, try your legs a little wider. See if you can trust it. And you start to hinge forward. One day your forehead or your top of your head, your crown of your head will come down to the mat. See, you might feel more comfortable in tripod headstand. Maybe you might. Press your palms down and like elbows out. Kind of like a box, make them a box. They're like that.
Ooh.
Nice, Irene. The float up. Sorry if I threw you off. If you want, you can do your side crow practice here. We've got some more inversions happening. We won't be here as long though on this side as we were the first time.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, that's so exciting.
all thanks to you, man.
Good. I'm so glad I could be a part of that. All right, yogis, and when you're done, if you want, you can take one more flow, or you can just go right to child's pose here. If you're like the ultimate symmetry person, you can go ahead and take that toe stand if you need to. You may have even forgotten about it by now. On your next inhale, we'll shift all the way through, come down to your belly one last time for floor bow. Now you can always take this as half floor bow or full. For half bow, you'll leave your right leg long and right arm long. I'll just have Cassidy show you the body shape. And then reach for your left heel with left hand, left foot with left hand. Now full floor bow, you'll bring both feet up, reach for both feet at the same time. Now wherever you are, you'll start to kick into your leg, lifting your leg off the mat. Chest will naturally lift away. If you're in half bow, press into your right hand. We're breathing here. Squeeze your knees tighter. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to your mat. We're taking another round for those that were in half. This time, let the left leg go long. Left arm is long. Right heel comes in. Full floor bow. Find grip with both hands. Once again, squeeze your knees. And everyone inhale, kick up. Half floor bow, stay the same. Full floor bow. This time, try to rock forward more. Kick up higher into your heels. Yes, pull your knees together. Once again, breathe here. You can do this. One more breath in, kick harder. Exhale, come back to your mat, ear to the mat, let it go. Maybe shake your hips left and right. Bringing your hands under your shoulders, we'll press ourselves up to our knees, finding hero seat once again. Now we'll start out with camel pose. Yay. Everyone can come up to stand on your knees, separate your knees, hips width distance. Now tuck your tailbone under and draw your belly in and bring your hands to your low back with your fingertips facing the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, press your hips forward. Now we're staying here, find your breath. If that feels okay, you can walk your hands down, grabbing your heels. But if you grab your heels, you need to keep lifting your chest. Try to get the weight out of your hands. There you go, that looks really good. Now you come out when you're ready. Camels are super intense. You can come back to your hero seat when you're done with camel. Let your eyes blink closed, hands will rest on your lap. Now here I want you to check in again with those sensations that came up in your body. They might be physical, mental, or emotional. Just let that go. Bring yourself back to your moment. Come back to that intention. Bringing your knees together here. We open our eyes. Inhale, arms overhead and interlace your thumbs. Coming into half tortoise, we exhale forward, hinge at your hips, keep your biceps glued to your ears. Forehead and pinkies touch the mat at the same time. Now press into your pinkies. This is an active stretch. Try to pull your hips down to your heels. If we were in class together, this is where I'd come around and gently press on your back, pressing your hips to heels. Keep reaching your arms forward more. It should feel so good. That space where your shoulders and neck come together, your chest. On your next inhale, slowly rise up. Keep your ears and biceps connected. Yes, exhale, release your grip. Now we'll come into saddle or half saddle, and I'll have Cassidy demonstrate saddle. We're gonna go here twice. So separate your heels so you can drop your seat, also your heat, between your heels. Now, if that's too intense, which it really can be, you can do a couple of things, slide a block under your seat or a pillow, or you can let one leg go straight. So for Cassidy, we'll have her extend her right leg straight here, just so you can see it. She can come back to full saddle, but you can see right leg straight, left leg still tucked behind you. So if you want to go back, go ahead. Everybody can bring their hands behind their hips. Find a little bend in your elbows like a leaf spring and stay there for a breath. And maybe you come all the way down to your elbows, all the way down to your shoulders. Send your inhales into your knees, your thighs. I don't feel like there's anything that quite gets to the knees like this pose does.
Oh, remember as a kid, I would sit in this all day, laying on my back.
Really?
Yes, I was a weird kid.
That's funny.
Super oddly flexible.
Now, as you're ready, walk your way up slowly, up and out. This was Cassidy's childhood posture, she was saying.
I didn't know it was a yoga pose.
It's a yoga pose. All right, now we'll take one more round here. Half saddle. This time your left leg will go long. Walk your hands behind you. Let yourself recline all the way back. Working your way up and out as you're ready. Slowly work out opposite of the way you went in. Bringing your heels together underneath you, we get ready for rabbit pose. Drop your seat to your hips. Now grab your feet behind you. Grab right heel with right hand, left with left. You'll have a little round to your spine. And begin by tucking your chin to your chest, then round down to the floor. Really strong round in your back. When your forehead touches your knees, pull with your arms. Activate your arms. Now maybe you lift your heels away from your seat. Try to keep the weight out of your head. Avoid smushing all that weight into your head, but keep lifting your hips. This feels so amazing in your middle back and low back. Take a few breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhale, come on back. Now drop your hips to the side. Bring both legs around. Getting ready for our seated twist. We'll tuck our right knee underneath, right toes point towards your seat, and the left foot will cross over your right knee. Left knee points towards the ceiling. Bringing your left hand behind your back. We'll inhale, right arm high. And exhale, twist, either hugging your right knee with left knee with right elbow or right elbow outside of left knee. Now try to slide your hand closer to your body behind you. Bring your chin to your left shoulder. With every inhale, you sit up taller. With every exhale, you twist deeper. Use your eyeballs to look to the left as far as you can. One more big inhale. Exhale, unwind. Now this time, send your left leg long. Keep your right leg exactly where it is. Bring your left leg to the inner right foot and turn to face your left foot. Pull your left hip back once and inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Now you can bend your left knee here, bring your forehead to knee. Now actively pull with your arms again. You get the theme here in this class, right? A lot of active stretching. Try to roll your right shoulder down to the mat. Inhale, slowly unwind, roll up and out. Exhale, we'll switch it out. Bring your left leg underneath this time. Left knee's bent, left toes point back. Right foot over left knee. This time, bring your right hand behind your back. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, seated twist. Find your grip with left elbow. Chin comes towards your right shoulder. Slide your right hand closer. Look further with your eyeballs. Use them to twist deeper. Like this is like, might be a new Moody senior pick pose. I don't know. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Sorry, it just came to me. Send your right leg long. Left foot inside of your right thigh. Square off your hips, pull your right hip back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. You gotta be able to laugh, right? You can't take yourself too seriously. I do. Inhale, slowly come up and out as you're ready. And sending both of your legs long. We'll inhale, arms high. Exhale, seated forward fold. Enjoy this last stretch together. Actively pull with your elbows. One day your elbows and forearms can come down to the mat and forehead will touch your knees or your shins, whatever your body shape is like. Inhale, slowly roll back up. Exhale, come all the way down to your back. If there's anything you'd like to work through as you make your way to your final resting pose, you go right ahead, yogis. Next week, we'll talk about the side crow a little again with the eagle legs. Since we kind of did do a little breakdown, even though I said I wasn't, we still did. Or no, maybe I said we would, I don't know. We did it. And as you come into your final resting shape, I want you to come back to that intention, that idea, that thought, that person that brings you back into your present moment. Now connect yourself to this space. Just start to notice those little things around you. Maybe it's the music, the piano. Maybe you feel the temperature of your room on your skin. Maybe you're warm or cool at this point. This process of connecting mind and body in a medical sense is called biofeedback. Eventually you can learn to actively start to warm your body, cool, or use it to start to reduce pain. It's your body. Learn to connect with it. Even though a lot of times we think our body has all these unconscious, subconscious processes, there are ways we can actively, consciously connect to them. You can feel your pulse when your Band-Aid is too tight around your finger. You can use your heart rate, control it by monitoring your breath. As you leave, yogis, I want you to keep that challenge for yourself. When you feel like you're starting to spin out, start to bring yourself back to something, connecting your mind and body, connecting yourself to your space. As always, I will leave you in your final resting shape, taking as long as you want to move out. I'm always so happy that you can all join me. It's lovely to have you here with us in spirit via satellite. Enjoy your weekend, yogis. Namaste.